welcome back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show right here in your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS.
And remember, our goal is always to guide you to personal and financial wellness.
Welcome back to the final segment of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. We have been telling you for 7 years, this is our saddest part of our Saturdays is when we have to say goodbye to you. But this is a great segment because we're going to talk about how to succeed in a very challenging market with 5 of the best professionals in this valley. We're talking Tony Valdez, one of the best mortgage professionals at Skyline Home Loans, right here in the Sunkist building with Gino and I at Skyline Home Loans. And then we brought our great guest, the president of NAHREP,
Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita, thank you. Heber Gonzales with Keller Williams, and Carlos Avalos with Keller Williams as well, vice president of NAHREP, which is the National Association of Real Estate Professionals, right here with us, sharing for you, how do we succeed in the 2018, because we know 2018, we believe prices are still going to go up and we're going to not have enough homes. Am I right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we are already seeing record lows in the inventory. Homes come up and they're off market before they even hit the MLS. So being networked with other agents is crucial for us as professionals and other lenders, and having the right products for the clients, and then when the client comes to you, you're already ready to educate them with what's out there, right? Because you've networked with your professional team so that they can educate you on what products are available for what clients. You direct your clients to the right people, and then once you find that home, and you've been looking for homes, and you find that one that just I see it in clients. I see it in clients where the husband looks at the wife and they just look at each other and they got that they get a little taller, So you're like, and for me, it's a very big indicator of, I just showed them 6, 7 homes and they get that little tall, and you're like, oh my God, and you're like, and then they try to humble themselves and present,
Yeah, because they're going to negotiate.
They don't want to tip their hand. They don't want to tip their hand, and I understand. Yeah. I'm looking out for their best interests also. So I acknowledge that, but I also, at the same time, I don't want them to lose that opportunity. And how do I do that for them? I want to put their best presentation to the listing agent, or if it's a seller, I want their home to showcase the best way to the buyer's agents, right? So they can get the most amount of money, and having that network where I can post these homes, so let's say listings, right? Listings are how you present that home to your industry. So if you're networked with several professionals, you can blast that out and get that home sold before it even hits the market.
So that's interesting, though, that you bring up something that not a lot of people talk about, right, is closed Facebook groups. Okay, there's a few of them. There's a couple of them that I'm involved with, and we really haven't talked about that much, so we'll have to probably focus down on that one of these other shows. But closed Facebook groups, to a certain extent, it's the new pocket listing. It's kind of, I'm not going to say replacing the MLS. The MLS still has a place, but there's a lot of deals being done beforehand in a closed networking group.
Well, and this is an advantage. So we're not going to say this is a disadvantage for sellers or buyers. Just, I want to clarify that, because a lot of times people go, oh, they're hiding. No. What you guys are doing is making sure that you are working with the top professionals on behalf of your clients, whether they're sellers or buyers. And that's why I know you guys brought NAHREP to Santa Clarita. I mean, Carlos, wouldn't you agree that being part of NAHREP is a great networking group to be able to showcase either your homes for sale or find homes for your buyers? Am I not right?
Absolutely, I agree with that. But our main focus is, which ties into that, is establishing strong relationship with other agents in the industry in the Santa Clarita area. It's very, I strongly urge that for you to establish that relationship, because when you do have a buyer and you go and show a property and the listing, you're like, oh, I know that listing agent. We met at a event before. And when your client wants to submit that offer, you can pick up that phone, call that agent, and you already have that relationship established. They know who you are, you know who they are, and it makes it a lot easier to negotiate that offer and get that offer accepted. And it's all because of the relationship you have established from these events.
So what do relationships do, right? What they create is they create predictable results and accountability, right? So if I have a relationship with Heber, I'm not going to let Heber down. what I tell him I'm going to do, I have to have integrity. And I say, if I told him I'm going to do it, I got to do it.
Well, Tony makes sure we're on track. As his managers, we know Tony's like, no. This has to, what's our rule here, Tony?
Oh, never close late.
Never close late.
Yeah.
Always hit our marks, and I think we do a pretty good job. And partnering with the right team around you is key. As a real estate and as a lender, obviously that's very important because that means a lot in this community of ours, and this not only Santa Clarita but in the lending real estate community. Our reputation is everything, so that's what we have to convey to our clients and make sure that their best interest is always at hand.
I like that, and it is their best interest making they're properly prepared and educated so they can also make a decision. Because right now when you try to find a home, you can't sit back and just say, oh, let me look at the next homes. No, that home will be gone in an hour, so you have to be fully educated, and that's what you do a great job of, Tony. You're making sure your clients have all their information, what their payment is, what their costs are, their options are, so that when Heber or Carlos finds them the home of their dream, they can take action right now, and then together you guys present a package that is, like you said, basically accountable.
I never thought of it this way. It's an accountability package, right?
Yeah.
Here's my local
It is.
lender
Yeah.
with here's an offer you can trust from a local realtor that you network with, from a local lender you can trust. This means that your seller's going to get what they expect when they expect it, and the buyer's going to get the keys. It's predictability. That's really what it is.
Biggest fear in real estate is what? Surprises. Nobody likes surprises.
So your package is you have 2 minutes to get in front of that other agent, and if your package is not airtight to where they don't see it having problems, they'll probably move on to the next one.
Missing documents. Make sure you have a complete package submitted to them. Especially, many of our agents under the private remarks, we provide you with the information of what is needed in order for your offer to be presented. And one of the things I strongly encourage all my clients. I use Tony for all my buyers, and one of the key components that I like to use is a DU approval. I love to have a DU approval attached to my offer along with the pre-approval.
I love that you're not being lazy. I love
No,
that.
no.
Give it all.
I want it all at one time. So that listing agent is not asking me, Carlos, you're missing this. Carlos, I would have presented your offer, but your offer was incomplete. The pack. So if you submit a complete package.
Very good. All right, so I got to close this up for everybody. A couple of things. Moral of the story is, best way to be successful right now is work with a local professional real estate agent that has great reputation, is professional and networked. Imperative. They need to be networked, such as NAHREP is a great way to be networked. And then work with a local professional lender that the agents know and trust and respect, and that way you have a lot better chance of getting your offer accepted. And then in closing, you guys have a big event. We have the president and the vice president here. We have Heber Gonzales. I'm going to close it out saying Heber Gonzales, president of NAHREP, National Association of Real Estate Professionals. Carlos Avalos, the vice president of NAHREP. And then Tony Valdez with Skyline Home Loans, who's on the event committee board. You got a big event coming up March 14th. It's going to be at Wolf Creek Brewery, probably between 5 and 9 p.m., right?
Yes.
And it's open to everyone. But not just real estate professionals, but anyone that's in the industry, but also not just real estate professionals that are Spanish speaking. We're talking it's open to anyone. I mean, you guys even let me in. Come on.
I know other places that don't.
This is a true statement. So in closing, I think you guys have done a great job of putting extra time and effort to giving back to your community, bringing NAHREP Santa Clarita to us and giving everybody an opportunity to get more education, information, networked, and fun. Heaven forbid, huh? Especially Wolf Creek Brewery. That's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a blast.
All right, March 14th. Show up for the NAHREP event.
NAHREP.org.
There you go.
Is NAHREP Santa Clarita.
.org. NAHREP, Santa Clarita, NAHREP, SantaClarita.org. Be there. Thank you for being part of our show again every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. You can find out more by going to donandgino.com. Have a great weekend.